Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to Heritage TV, your very own station. And I'm glad for you to join us on Hanging Out with Vicky. I know you guys are in the festive spirit, but you found time to stay with us on this program. If you want to call our studio line, our number is 020 100. The number again is 020 100. You can call the studio and your questions. If you have any encouraging words, advice, we'll be very glad to hear from you. You can also send your comments on Facebook at Heritage TV and all the social media handles. As you can see, I'm really dressed for the festive mood, and this dress is by courtesy of Hurricane Collections. They provided my beautiful dress. The contact telephone number is 075-388-1367. My hair by Joy Hair Studios in Thornton Heath. We are also supported by Victon Estates for all your property needs. The number is 0744-861-9711. In City Estates, based in Norwood, are also supporting us. Their contact number is 075-081-69654. Now, GDW, the Ghana Diaspora Women UK, are organizing a Women Business Expo on 25th of January 2020. If you are interested to showcase your business, please get in touch with this number. Call this number 077324-65239. Venue is at the Doubletree by Hilton Tower of London. So if you want to advertise your business, this is the place to be. For you to register your interest, call the contact number on your screen, and the address as well is on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce my lovely guest, just to give you a little gist, I know some people might be having problems with being disappointed when they are, they send parcels abroad, shipping. Some also have issues with their properties not being done properly, or being disappointed by tradesmen when they are supposed to come in and attend to any repair work in your property. These are some of the few things that we'll be giving you answers to. And I have no other person than Mr. Alhaji Sulemana. Mr. Alhaji.
Vicky,
you are welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I know you doing a lot of businesses under the umbrella of ASIL group of companies.
Yeah.
Now, we need to know a little bit about you before we go into ASIL group of companies.
Well, like you said, my name is Alhaji Z. Sulemana. A Ghanaian by birth, born in Ghana, but migrated to UK in 2002. So I can say all my life has been UK based since then.
Okay.
Though I visit our homeland a lot. So I am a very energetic and vibrant young man. Yes, who always aims very high in whatever I do.
Ambitious.
Very ambitious. Yes, very, very ambitious. And I'm looking to see myself, I think, Frepo, where I am today. Yes.
I like that positive attitude.
Thank you.
It's very, very, very good. Okay. Right. ASIL, the name ASIL group of companies. Before we came on air, I was trying to juggle around Alhaji Sulemana, ASIL. So in fact, it was like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get around it. So just tell us how ASIL, the name ASIL.
All right. ASIL is the initials of my late dad's empire.
Right.
Yeah, my late dad was one of the industrious Alhajis in Ghana in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So my dad's business or empire was Alhaji Sulemana Industries Limited. That's the initials of my late dad's business. And because he was industrialized based, we all grew up with that passion. You see? So, although I'm far away from home, I decided to tap into the blessing. I said, you know what? Wait a minute. I think if I use my late dad's initials, I might get some blessing to help me also be an industrialist like my late dad. So that's a lot of people ask me, a lot of customers being the whites, whatever, they ask me, what's hustle? And I'll try to explain to them, and they say, oh, that's a good, that's a good thought. That's a good thought. So that's the meaning of the word hustle.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Wherever your dad is, he'll be very proud of you.
Very.
For taking his dream.
Yeah, forward.
Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
When was this company formed?
Well.
And the inspiration.
Yes.
You said it was your dad.
Yes, it was my dad.
So when was it formed?
It was formed in February 2012.
Right.
In the beginning, it was formed as Assil Logistics Company Limited. Yeah.
What were you doing?
Logistics Company Limited, we were mostly dealing with domestic and commercial relocations.
Okay.
Moving home, moving office. It's one of the serious, undaunting tasks you can ever think of. To move a home, especially if you're a family. If you're a single person, it's cool.
It's cool.
But to move a family from point A to point B, trust me, it's not easy. So we decided to help in that domain, right? Then we do transportation and deliveries. Yeah, people buy stuff online. Some of the stuff you buy, they want you to come and pick it yourself. They won't deliver. They are bulky and whatever. So that's our job. We got vans, various sizes of vans that suit every customer's needs. So if you have a stuff that you want it delivered, you contact us. You discuss whatever we need to discuss with you, and we get it delivered to your location. Yeah, so in the beginning it was all about transportation, relocations.
Was it all over London or the
UK?
Particular?
If I tell you, we go as far as Scotland.
Whoa.
Yes, I have personally driven to Scotland a couple of times. I've driven to Wales. I've driven to Belfast. Yes, all in the name of the business. We are covered all over UK. So not only about London now. Yeah, we cover UK wide. Yeah, so along the line, I realized that my passion for cleaning. Unfortunately, I suffer from OCD. Yeah, so I realized that my passion for cleaning was also very high. So I realized that our business moves hand in hand with cleaning. Because when people are moving homes, after they move everything, the property needs to be cleaned before you give it back to the landlord or the agent or anybody. So I realized that sometimes some of the customers ask me that if I know any cleaning company, So I realized that now I think we can, attach cleaning to our business. So the cleaning, aspect of it was also included. Yes. So as time was going on, and before I started this business in February 2012, I've worked in the construction sector almost for 10 years. In Canary Wharf. Not everywhere, but in Canary Wharf. You can imagine. Canary Wharf is high-class buildings.
Exactly.
And I've worked there for almost 10 years. You know the Barclays building?
Yes.
In Canary Wharf?
Yes.
During the foundation and the pinning, I was part of the foundation team. Oh. Yes. In the foundation, I was part of the team. So, my knowledge and interest in the building sector was also, very high.
So if I may ask, before you started working in Canary Wharf, did you have it at the back of your mind that you will one day set up a construction building company, therefore getting a job in that area?
No.
Wow.
It was out of sheer hustling that I went into the building industry, because life must go on, you know.
Okay.
So, but the more I stayed in there, my passion grew. Yeah, my passion grew very high. So I never had that thought. I just want to look for a job, and I got a job. So now I would say my technical know-how in the building industry is very high. So I decided that, okay, now I think I have the knowledge. So we can also start looking at helping people get their properties in good shape. So ASIL building contractors now came up. All right, now it's three different bodies now.
Yeah.
We can't always mention all the three. So we decided to do it under one umbrella. So it all changed to ASIL Group. Yeah, that's how the name changed from ASIL Logistics. So till now, most people know ASIL Logistics more than ASIL Group. But we are now trying to, you know, get people to, you know, start viewing us from a different perspective altogether. So that is the history of ASIL Group, how it grew slowly. Yeah, that's the history.
Okay, so is there any chance of it expanding to other areas in the future?
Yes, we never relent. We never ever relent. We are always looking at other avenues to explore. Yeah, we never ever relent. There is some of the group of companies, you see, they have about 9 companies under one umbrella. We are only 3. So we are looking at so much, which I will talk about as we go on. Yeah, we have something called Agenda 2020 that I will explain to the public what our Agenda 2020 is. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning, and I know that you are very inspired by Mr. Sulemana's story. If you want to call the studio, our number is 020-800 46100. The number again is 020-800 46100. We'd love to hear from you. You know, if you have any queries, questions, because me personally, I've had some people having issues with things to do with you know, renovating, building, things like that. So Mr. Suleman's company have a very good track record, and I know that as he is here telling us about the services they provide, if you have anything to ask, please call us on 020-800 46100. Mr. Sulemana,
Vicky,
I know that you know, when you starting up a business by yourself, if I should say when you are African, it's not easy. I know people who tried to set up their own business within few months or probably a year or 2, they folded up.
I know.
You see, it's something that is prevalent in our African community. Now, for you being so successful, can you tell me a few challenges you might have gone through and how, you know, you were able to rise above it for you to get to where you are now, just to inspire someone who, you know, gave up, doesn't think they can, you know, set up their own company? Any challenges, you know, when you set up a ASIL group of companies?
Challenges is an understatement.
It's another, okay.
Yes. You've already mentioned it. Being an African, trying to establish business in the white man's land is very difficult. All I can say is, I personally nearly gave up.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
Personally, I nearly gave up. Then I realized that no, I'll keep on pushing and let's see what happens. Because it was very difficult. Registering the business is not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Companies have to do it for you like that. But to sustain it is very difficult. Because there are times that customers find me online, they ring me, the mere fact that they hear that is
the accent.
Is this particular person talking? Straight away you can know they don't want to carry on the conversation. Talk less of talking about prices and whatever. Yeah, they will tell you they'll get back to you. Okay. There was times that I chased contracts, huge contracts. I lost out painfully on a lot of them. Yes, let me tell you one secret today. We Africans are being branded slightly, I don't know which word to use accurately. They think that we are not smart enough.
Okay.
Yes. They always underestimate our ability. They think that, nah, come on, how can an African do this contract?
Is it because we are gentle, too laid back, and that kind of we?
Yes. Yes. And not only that, there is not lots of us out there running businesses. So that gives them the impression that we can't do it. If we can do it, a lot of people will be running businesses, but there are not much out there. They are not much out there, no, at all. So they think that this is an African-run company. Come on, man, But it's a mistake. It's a mistake. So the challenges are there, even till now. Oh yeah, seriously. I think last week.
2012, the challenges are still.
They never stop. Come on. The day to stop is the day I become like Michael Jackson. Yes. There was a time. I was advised to get a white person to run the affairs, and I would stay back as the chairman.
That's what a lot of people do.
Yes.
I must say.
Which I'm still considering, because to get a major contract is difficult.
It's difficult.
I'm looking into it seriously. I will just draw back a bit.
Yeah.
I've spoken to a couple of people. I want them to run their affairs. Okay. They will be the face of a silk group. Yeah, they will be the face of a silk group. Then I will be behind them, hiding as the chairman.
Okay.
Because I believe for us to win major contracts, we need that kind of support. Yes, because and one thing about we, if I say we,
yes,
timing is everything. Timing is everything. But I'm not saying I'm not included. Our time, Vicky, is a problem. There was this cleaning contract in Canary Wharf I was chasing.
Yeah.
Very big one. I was meant to meet the clients.
Okay.
Something happened to me along the way. I was 45 minutes late. You, the CEO, you are 45 minutes late.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
But they don't look at it that way. Give yourself plenty of time.
Yeah.
Look, if we have to go somewhere for 10 o'clock, we leave home at 9:40, thinking we can get there in 20 minutes. Yeah. How about if something happens along the way? If you have to be there for 9:30, if you leave home at 7. When I used to work in Canary Wharf in the construction sector, I was an habitual latecomer. Job start at 8:15. I always get there 8:15, bang on, or 8:20, or 8:30. Look, some of them who come from Kent, by 7 o'clock, they will be in the canteen drinking coffee, reading Metro. Me, 7 o'clock, I didn't even wake up yet. No. Yes, that is our problem.
Wow.
Yes, timing. Timing is everything. I work with some people from our background and it's still a problem.
It's still a problem.
Yeah, it's still a problem. It's something that till we change it, it's going to be difficult. Do you know what the client told me?
No.
He said it's obviously if I win this contract, I'm going to use majority of people from my. Of course, if I get a big contract today, I need 100 people. I'll go out for our people first, who don't have jobs, before I look at other avenues.
Yeah.
You see, but the guy told me straight away, the client, he said, and it's obvious time is going to be a factor. I lost out, and I fully raised my hands up. I lost out painfully because I've presented everything.
Just to meet you.
Everything. I told them I can resource. I can get the manpower. I can get everything, the logistics, everything. I presented it beautifully, but I lost her because you the person chasing the contract, you were late. 45 minutes, not even 5 minutes. 45 minutes, I kept them waiting. 45. And you are going to use people from your background. So the lateness is going to be like a jamboree. So the challenges are there, but until we start also changing our way of life, we're always going to be below the pecking order. Where we are now, we are always below in the pecking order. Yeah, we are always below in the... If you and a British person goes to look for a job, you all have the same qualifications. Unless God will help you, he will get a job. Because they know...
How can we solve this?
Well, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. Till the day we change that, Vicky, it's going to be difficult. Yeah. So, to summarize everything again, they see us not to be serious. Yes, they see us not to be serious. So it's up to us to prove to them that we can do it.
And it looks like we have to work extra hard.
We have to work extra hard.
Prove ourselves.
Yes.
As compared for
exactly.
To
so
other
for the
people.
challenges is there. Last week I had a phone call from a lady who I think they bought a house in Essex, Canvey Islands. She wants a quote of how to move them to Canvey Island. We had a lengthy chat with her, and I could hear from her tonations that she's at the last end of the conversation. She asked me, please, gentleman, where are you from? I said, I'm from Ghana. Originally from Ghana, yeah. She said, oh, are you working for this company? I said, no, I'm the director. She goes, oh, okay, all right. Then I will speak to my husband and we'll get in touch with you.
That is the end. Wow.
I gave them all the promotions you can think of.
Then in the end,
waiving off so many charges just to get the job done. But it didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen.
Very frustrating.
Yeah. So, trying to get a white person to run the affairs of a little group is something I'm considering. I'm not saying I'm not up to the task, but I think it will help a lot.
It will help a lot.
Yeah, it will help a lot. We are looking into it seriously. Yeah.
Wow.
So the challenges are there, unfortunately.
Wow. It's I just don't know. It's rather unfortunate.
I know.
Rather unfortunate, honestly. Wow. Right. If there's any young person who is interested in going to your kind of business that you're doing, what kind of advice will you give to such a person on how to start, where to start from?
Well, like I said, having the thought alone is very good.
Yeah.
Yes, having the thought alone about establishing a self-employed based business alone is very good. So all I can advise any young people who are also, having interest of doing that is they should follow their passion. They should follow their passion. They can call me anytime for assistances, advice on how to, how to go on about it.
I have a feeling that before someone embarks on such a venture like you are doing, that is my personal opinion, but you can also advise. I feel that first of all you have to try and work with someone in that industry to understudy, because taking our mind back where you started, you were working in the Barclays building.
Canary Wharf in general.
Just imagine. So you see the rich experience you had from, doing that job. Do you think it's advisable? That's how I feel. If someone wants to go into setting up a business like yours, should they rather try and, work under somebody like you to get the experience, or they can just do it with your advice? Maybe they've got the funds to set up, just seek advice from you along the line, for them to set up.
working with somebody with a technical know-how helps a lot.
Okay.
It helps a lot. I won't mention names, but I've also worked under people who have the technical know-how. I didn't just get up and started Accel Logistics.
That was what I was trying to, yeah, I thought so.
I worked for a removal company for a couple of years.
Oh.
That was where I got...
Not even months.
Yes. That was where I got... No, you can choose to work for a month. It's up to you. I didn't work much from 2010 to 2012.
Cool.
You see? Now, I work for a company called the Yellow Van Company. It's a removal company.
Right.
They are based in South Wimbledon. I work for them. So that was where I derived so much knowledge in the relocations and delivery industry, because that was what the company was doing.
Yeah.
I was one of their top workers. Yes, I was one of their top workers. The manager was, called Luke Terry. Luke Terry always counts on me for special jobs. And because of my physique, because I was very strong as well,
Yeah.
he was always counting on me for, jobs that require serious attention.
Okay.
Pianos, whatever. He goes, Alhaji, this. And I was always, I'm a bit down to earth. A bit. Not fully. I'm a bit down to earth. I don't swear. I don't drink. So I was always ready. Let's go.
Okay.
So the manager was counting on me a lot. Then I came to realize that this manager is sitting in the office. And I was way older than him. You know how old he was?
No.
26 years. 26 years. The day I realized his age, I nearly resigned. 26 years. 26. And this guy had 32 drivers. 32 drivers.
26.
With two or three office.
I guess all the workers were older than him.
Straight away.
Busy
picking up phone calls. You go to the office, the phones are just going like that. So when I realized that, so all our hard work, we don't make much in a week. But the young boss, I tell you what, that inspired me to go solo.
Okay.
It really, really inspired. Because if Luke, sorry, he's English.
Yeah.
I know I'm on live TV.
Yeah.
But if Luke, at 26 years, can do it. Only few drivers will be younger than him. Yeah. But majority of us, we're all old.
Older.
But this guy will be in the office. When we are having staff meetings, come and see how this guy will be, especially if there's a problem. This guy will be giving it to us. Then I realized that no. If Luke can do it, he started with his dad as well. Yeah, he dropped out of school so early. His passion for education was low. So he dropped out of school so early and worked with his dad. Along the line, the dad passed away. Okay. And he took over. He now established the Yellow Van. Till now, when you go online, you see them. He now established it into a big business. So I tell you what, I took inspiration from Luke Terry, because I realized that now, I got so much experience. And my personal customer base grew. I wasn't snitching the company.
No.
Sorry. No. But my personal customer base grew. After every job, the customers would go, you are so kind. They were sending serious reviews. I tell you what, all the reviews on the company's website were because of me. Because my names were even on the reviews. So, when I told Luke I had to go, it was sad.
I know.
He offered to give me more money. But I decided that no. You will be in the office carrying nothing. Yeah. But he was making the money.
Hard work.
We were doing all the hard work. So I decided that no, I can do the same. Why? I know it's not going to be easy being, but I decided that I can do the same. So I got so much experience and I went solo. Now, I sat down, thought about a name to give to my business. That was when Accel came up. So I registered it as Accel Logistics Company Limited. Yeah, because I didn't want to use the word relocations or removals. I want to make it look bigger than what it is. Logistics is a big word. It covers shipping, freighting, everything. Yes. Right. So I decided to use the word logistics to make the business look bigger in the eyes of the public than what it is. So I now set up my own business then, because I now drifted away. Started. It was not easy. Getting jobs was even difficult. You know, there was no money to be advertising online. So, because Luke was spending about 3 to 4 grand a month to Google. Yes, he was spending so much money, but he was making the money as well. But I didn't have that kind of strength. So I was relying on putting cards at shops and shop windows and Gumtree. So, and because my customer base too was very high, I started getting calls. I started increasing my fleet. I bought an extra van. I was going. So that was how I got to where I am here today. So whoever wants to go into it, work with somebody who has an idea, and it will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. That's my inspirational way to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, very inspiring. If you want to get in touch with us in the studio live, our number is 020-800 46-100. The number again is 020-800 46-100. You can also send your comments on Facebook at HeritageTV, HeritageTV on all social media handles. Mr. Sulemana, what's the future for ourselves?
Okay. Well, I want us to leave this for the end.
And the end, okay.
So now we touch on what we do.
Let's go to the Agenda 2020 then.
That is the future. That's the future. That's what we are looking at for the future.
You're looking at for the
closest future being 2020 as close as possible.
Okay. So
let me touch a bit on what we do quickly, then we look at the agenda. Like I said earlier, relocating from one place to another or moving an office is one of the biggest tasks that you can ever think of. Starting from packing, disassemblies, assembling them again, unpacking. Some people just get confused, they don't even know what to do. Right? So, I want the public to know that we are specialists in that. We are very specialists in that. We are fully insured. Insurance is very important in every business because accidents do happen. During the course of moving, a TV can be broken, wherever. We have insurance for your peace of mind. Right? So, and every customer has their own needs and financial strength. So we have, we tailor it to suit each and everyone. Some have money, some don't. We always try to help everybody. Right? So, if anybody is moving home, or moving an office, or moving a business, get in touch with Asil Group. Asil Group will be more than happy to get the job done with total ease for you, because you can go on Gumtree. You see so many contacts, but it's always good to deal with a company you can hold accountable. You can just see a driver's face on Gumtree with telephone number from this eastern part of the Western world. You don't know him from Adam. He only puts his phone number on the Gumtree. He comes to you. He's not traceable, right? He's not traceable. I have instances that jobs were done by those people, laptops, iPads, iMacs, everything got missing. You can't hold them accountable. You're not even going to see them again.
Oh dear.
But if you deal with, a well, established business like us, you know that we are there to answer any future queries that you have regarding the job that was carried out for you. Yeah, so I will, entail each and everyone to keep our details handy.
Okay.
So moving home can happen at any time.
Yeah.
Moving our office can happen at any time. When it happens, call on us, and we will, like I said earlier on, we go everywhere. We've been taking families to Manchester. We're taking families to Scotland. Anywhere you want to go, we are more than happy to take you to wherever you want to go. We don't have limitations to, Manchester is too far. No. Okay. Anywhere you want to go, we will. Sometimes we pay visits, not only over the phone to discuss the job. We pay visits to look at what needs to be done, which I do a lot. Okay. Yeah, we pay visits and look at what needs to be done, advise you. Yeah, advise you. Maybe you might be thinking something different. When I come to your house or your office or whatever, I look at it. We had a major office move in Chingford, the accountant's office. Okay. Major move. I needed almost about 10 guys involved. And they didn't have a clue on what to do. They were so confused. They had a lot of filing cabinets, and they wanted every file back into the designated cabinet to make life easy for them at the new office. Yeah. So I made proposals on how the job. I sent them proposals of my intention to get the job done. Trust me, they were so happy. We won the job. That was just last month. We done it successfully, and the client was very happy. So some people don't know how to go about it. Contact us, and we will get it done for you. Right. So that's the removals, relocations, and deliveries. Yeah. Before I leave the delivery and move on to the building work, most people buy items online without first considering how much it's going to cost them to bring the item to them. I've had so many issues. People ring me every day. Oh, Alhaji, there was a guy who called me that they bought a dining table at Bristol.
Oh dear.
Vicky, we don't care how much the item costs you. We have our own standard charges. When I told him his charge, it was 3 times the dining table.
The dining table.
But he has bought it already on eBay.
No.
I asked him, why didn't you try to inquire how much it will cost you? Because, listen, even if it's one item, our vehicles will use the same diesel, the same time, the same distance. Yeah. So we don't look at being one item, how much is it? No. You see, so before I will urge the public, before you buy anything from a long distance, contact us, ask us.
Very good advice.
How much will it cost to bring me this item from Sheffield? When we tell you and you realize that it's not worth it, stop it.
Stop it.
Don't go and buy it before now trying to come and contact us. We don't care how much you bought it. Yeah. It's a business we are running. Yeah, it's a business you are running. I get that phone calls every day. They buy things without consulting us. You see, consult us. Okay, we've seen this on eBay. It's far in Manchester. I say, okay, give me the address. I check it, and I'll get back to you. Okay. And you realize that the transportation alone is a killer. So don't even buy. If the company cannot deliver it for you, leave it. Look for some locally. So that's my advice for people who always want to buy things online. But that's bulky. Try to find out how much it's going to cost you transport-wise. If you realize it's not worth it, leave it. Okay. Yes. Now, when it comes to building, one thing I came to realize is, Vicky, we Africans don't live well. I'm being very frank this morning. We don't live well. If I say we don't live well, listen, wherever you go and get tired, you come back home. Open your door to a more welcoming home. Open your door to a home that will embrace you after a long day's work. We're busy building mansions in Africa. Fine. It's not a bad thing. But this is where we live. Be in America, UK, Germany, that's where we live. We all don't know when we're going to live in Ghana with our alien economies and whatever as going back home. We all don't know when we're going to live in Ghana. So all I would say is, wherever you are living now, right, except you are renting, and if you are renting and you are a landlord listening to me this morning, I go to certain homes. I wonder why. I ask myself, why? Because some of the homes haven't seen any works for years. Bathrooms, kitchens, cabinets all falling off. Let's live well. Life is too short. Live well today. A lady, treat yourself to a brand new shiny glossy kitchen. That's your office. That's your office. Right? Treat yourself. Go to a bathroom. Feel free to lie down with roses. Bubble. Roses. Playing jazz.
When you go quickly, you want to.
Oh, my days. Sometimes you want to get out quickly. Seriously. There was a lady who called me out to come and do some few patches on her bath. When I entered, I asked her first question. In Chi, because I couldn't believe it.
You couldn't believe it. Oh,
I couldn't. I started developing goosebumps straight away. I said, how do I do? She told me plainly, the kids have refused to bath.
Oh.
Because once you stand in the bath, you know, the feeling is not good. My sister, let's live well. Your carpets have been on the floor for 60 years, 50 years. Rip off that old carpet. Treat yourself to a nice, shiny laminate floor. Paint the house. So when you get tired, you come back, you open the door. You know that, oh, I'm home. Sit down. Enjoy. We don't do that. But if you look at the houses we have back home, which are empty, empty. Only dogs and security guys, we are paying them every month. Vicky, let's live well. My dear brothers and sisters, let's live well for once. Treat yourself. Get your homes in a certain mood that anytime you are sitting down, you feel like, oh, this is life. No working day and night. Working. Then your kitchens are all falling apart. Your bathrooms is, you know, nothing to write home about. So I urge my fellow Africans, please, this is where we live. We are not turning our back on Ghana or Nigeria, Africa or anything, but this is where we live. We have families here. They are not going to live in Ghana. No, they don't know nobody there. Our kids, they don't know nobody there.
Yeah.
Right? So this is where you and your family are based. So treat yourself well. Give your surroundings. There was a woman in Chadwe Heat.
Yeah.
She went, Alhaji, please come and have a look at my home. Because when I come from work, I'm so tired. Once I open the door, it's so depressing. She told me herself.
Oh, no.
She said it's so depressing. And I visited her. And she was right. The house was very depressing. Very. She goes, Alhaji, give me a coat. She wanted it done before Christmas, but we are too busy. We are very, very busy at the moment. So I told her that unfortunately she has to celebrate Christmas like that, and let's look at the new year. So life is very short, my dear brothers and sisters. Life is very short. Let's live well for once. Get yourself on a certain level of life that you'll be happy with your soul. I'm not telling nobody to do any projects or businesses, whatever, back home. But this is where we live. So we need to live it right before it becomes too late on us. Yes. Now, live well and live smart is one of the agendas for 2020.
Right.
I've touched on live well. Now, live smart. Yes. There is this guy on YouTube in Ghana called, I like his statement a lot, called Bema Bedide. I know maybe you haven't seen him.
Okay.
He always says something anytime he's on YouTube. He goes, say, Ajena Nye Juma. Nipejiane bre.
Okay.
Yes, that's his trademark statement. Always. He's on YouTube. Search him later. He said, Ajina ye juma nipejiano bre. If the brain doesn't work smart, all the body will be doing is to working. And it's true. That is our disease.
Okay.
We Africans, that's our disease. When we are, the brains, I'm not saying we are all brain dead, but we have to learn to live smart. I've lived in the eastern part of London all my life, so I've been living with these Asians almost all my life. They are very smart, Vicky. They are very smart. Yes, if I say they are very smart, let me tell you why. If you look at all the properties in East London, it's for them. I have a customer who has about 11 properties. Some have 15. Yes, they are very smart. Now, example, he has a 2-bedroom house. Okay. Vicky, if you see any property that you have to go downstairs, go through the kitchen before you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I've seen some.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Originally, that wasn't the plan of the house.
Right.
No architect will make that decision.
To have a kitchen.
Yes, kitchen. You have to go through the kitchen before you go to the bathroom. But the reason is they are very smart. What they do is they move the bathroom. I'm saying this to let my people know that they can also do it and earn money. We've been doing it for them a lot. We've been doing these projects for them a lot. They move the bathroom to the back of the kitchen, and they now turn the bathroom into what we here call chobos room. There's nothing like a chobos room.
Wow.
You see, so once that one is called a chobos room, as we all call it, the property now changes from a 2-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house. He'll give it to the estate agents, and you go there. Yeah. They'll be selling it. They'll be renting it out for $2,000. If his mortgage is 700, 800, 900, see how much money that guy is making.
Yeah.
See how much money. That's living smart.
Living smart.
We do it for them. We do that project for them a lot. So they move it, and now it's not illegal as well. It's not. Nothing stops you from doing that. Yes, nothing stops you. Or you go to a house, we call it a passenger house. So many rooms rented out, only one washroom. Come on, Mr. Landlord. Why? In the morning, if you don't wake up early, the bathroom is going to be busy. People will be queuing. You have to be late for work. So I ask the landlords, if you want to go into that, aspect, contact us to give you an extra washroom. Because any house with one washroom with more than 3-4 people is difficult.
It's difficult.
So we do extra washrooms as well to make life easy. Yeah, if you're a landlord listening to me this morning and your property is, being let out by a couple of tenants, try to get extra washroom for them. If you contact us, we will make sure that we get it done. So all your tenants will, feel free a bit. Well, I've seen it that the washroom, especially when they are together, they are not separate.
Yeah, not separate.
Somebody is in the shower. You can't use the toilet. Exactly. You have to wait, queuing, frowning, because you have to go to work. But if there was an extra washroom downstairs, another party can be using that downstairs when the upstairs one is busy. So landlords, please, extra washrooms help a lot. So if you are an African landlord, you have a 2-bedroom house, we can easily turn it into a 3-bedroom house for you. One, that will raise the property value because it's not going to be sold as a 3-bedroom house. Yeah. And the difference is always huge. Yes. Now, we do extensions. Okay. Extensions. If you want to open up the house to become bigger, we do extensions both from the back and on the side. You have a garage. Check it. If the house has equity, get the money out. That garage on the side, a silk group or a silk building contractors, we can turn it into a 1-bedroom flat with its own front door. All you need to do is do it A and B. Vicky, that 1-bedroom flat will pay the mortgage. Wow. So you don't pay nothing. So Vicky, I'm talking from factual experiences. I've been with them. I've been there. That 1-bedroom extension on the side that you put up will pay the mortgage. That's the meaning of live smart. Live smart. So all your personal earnings, you'll be doing it, you'll be using it for, and trust me, once you do that, you will reduce your effort. That's why I said, but if the brain works smart, the body will relax a bit. You were doing 2 jobs just to afford your mortgage.
Yeah.
Now, there has been equity on the house, you don't even know. People are sitting on it. Enquire. If the house has equity, get the money out. Get the money out. Get in touch with Asil Group. Right? We will do an extension for you. If you have a garage on the side, that garage will be turned into a nice 1-bedroom flat. In a prime area, that will end up by 1,200 alone in a prime area. Or even if it fetches you £1,000, trust me, it will go a long way to reduce your mortgage for you. Then we have something we also call loft. We do a lot of loft conversions. Okay. It's a very major project. Loft conversion is not a joke. But we have Asil Group or Asil Building Contractors. We have proper tradesmen. We don't deal with cowboys. Okay. All our gas engineers are fully COGI certified. Our plumbers are fully qualified. Our electricians, we have top class electricians. Good. Yes, we have workers who know what they are doing. And we, the management, don't only sit aside. We get involved in the project to also make sure that it's being done properly. We don't just take the project, leave it to the workers and that's it. No. If I tell you how much driving I do, you spoke to me last time.
Exactly. You were on the road.
On the road, busy, going to this site, going to that site, just to make sure that the job is being done properly. All right, loft conversion is a very major project, but it gives the house so much extra value. It's amazing. It costs a lot. It costs a lot to put up a loft. But that loft you've done can put so much money on the value of the property, you'll be amazed. Okay, we have something we call loft studio. Loft studio is, the only thing about loft is whether you like it or not, you have to go through the house to go upstairs. Fine, fair enough. If your family is expanding, you, madam, and Oga can move into the loft. Okay. That was when the last customer we had done at Royal Dogs. She and Oga moved upstairs into the loft because they had their own shower, everything inside the loft. They left the first floor to the kids, 3 rooms. Okay. But if you want to go commercial, that's when we call it loft studio. Loft studio is, we put a small kitchen inside, maybe just 2-drawer kitchen, fridge. Shower is always in, anyway, every loft has a shower anyway, and washroom. Now, you can also rent that out for a lot of money. Okay. The only difference is the person has to go through your house to go to the loft, but they have everything there to their comfort. Okay. They have their small kitchen, they have their washroom. Okay. So, aside giving the house so much value, you can rent it out if you don't want to live in it for your own comfort. Yeah. The family is expanding. The children now, they are so old, they need individual rooms. Check it. If the house has any equity, get it out. Don't sit on it. Get it out. Contact us. We'll come and have a look at it. Let you know this, that. And if everything is happy for both parties, now project kicks off. Okay. So I will urge all people having their own homes, check if there is equity sitting down doing nothing, get it out. If it's extension, contact us. If it's full-blown renovations, listen, spend £20,000 to give your house a serious modern edifice. Painting, new flooring, new kitchen, new bath, everything. When the job is done, get the house valued again.
To shoot out.
Oh, my sister, that £20,000 you spend, you get it 5 times as a value on top of the property. I always tell my customers, I say, okay, job is done, get the house valued, then get back to me. And it's always true. They call me, hey, Alhaji, they came to have a look. Hey, say 600,000. Yes, that is not the value of your house. But if you don't do nothing to the house, you leave it rotting away. When it's time to sell it, come on, you're not going to make any money on it. You're not going to make any money on it. So, please, my brothers and sisters, let's live well. Get your homes done. If they haven't seen any renovations for years, contact us and we will make sure that we put a smile on your face again. Now, last but not the least will be the Agenda 2020. Madam Vicky. Now, Agenda 2020, that is where we are looking to be.
Okay. Now, one interesting thing that I'm very excited and happy about is the breakdown cover for properties.
Yes, it's part of the agenda.
It's amazing.
Agenda 20. It's a big thing.
Honestly,
I have consultants looking into it because it's like insurance.
I'm telling you,
It's an insurance
there's
business.
nothing like that for properties. All you do is that when the boiler is faulty, there's a leak,
Yes.
a toilet broken,
Yes.
and things like, you just go on the maybe social media, or maybe if someone recommends
a tradesman to you,
tradesman, you don't know much about these
Yes.
things, then sometimes they can disappoint you.
A
They
lot.
tell you they are on a job.
A lot.
So when they
A
are
lot.
ready, that kind of thing. So to have a cover
Yes.
for property.
Someone asked me, how did we come about this idea? We realized that it's a big problem. Look, Mark Zuckerberg
Yes.
and Bill Gates, I listen to them a lot. They said, if you want to make money, start thinking about solving people's problems. Start thinking about solutions for people's problems, and that is when you're going to start being prosperous.
Okay.
Typical example, Deliveroo. Deliveroo.
Yeah.
What do they do now? People sit at home. I've even seen people ordering for Starbucks. Coffee. Motorbike will bring it to you at home.
Won't it go cold?
They have a way of keeping it warm.
Wow.
Now, McDonald's, KFC, everything you want.
Also, yeah.
You don't need to step out. Pa, 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 pa. The motorbike will be pressing your bell in the next 10 minutes. Deliveroo started. Do you know how much they are worth now? Deliveroo is worth 18 million pounds now. Started by two friends. Yes, look how many Deliveroo bikes and bicycles are on the road.
You can see around
Yes. So, if you start thinking about how to solve people's problems, then that is when you're going to start making money. Unless you start thinking about that. So we thought about it because we've been getting emergency phone calls.
Exactly.
Sometimes deep in the night. Somebody called me from Enfield last month. Their light went off midnight. They have kids.
Oh no.
Their lights went off in this weather. I had to get one of my friends, the electrician, quickly. He didn't even, he was even asleep. I had to get his missus to wake him up. Well, I had to get somebody in there for them. The guy was prepared to pay for anything because they can't be in the dark. So emergencies come up. That's why we have AA and RAC breakdown cover, because you don't know. We all have it. I have it for all my fleet.
Yeah.
Right? So we decided that no, there is nothing like that for properties. So why don't we create or come up with something in that form that will make life easy for people anytime there's a breakdown? Listen, there can be, a pipe can be broken, water will be gushing all through your house. Your gas cooker stop working. Any breakdown, we're looking at it from £10 a month cover.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but they're going to be classes of cover. They're going to be limited call outs.
Yes.
They're going to be unlimited call outs.
Yeah.
They're going to be some call outs that we can even supply the material parts and get it done. They're going to be call outs that you have to buy your own parts. We take up the labor.
Okay.
There are going to be so much classes of cover or policies. Yeah, we got consultants looking into it because trust me, it's a big thing. It's similar to insurance.
Okay.
It's similar to insurance, so you have to make sure that you can live up to it. There are so many questions that the consultants keep asking me.
Right.
Can you live up to it? In the form of one, do you have engineers on call? Which means we have to run a 24-hour call center as well. Remember that. We need 2 ladies to run 7 to 7 shift. We already seen an office in Forest Gate we're working on. Okay. Yes, there are going to be 2 ladies to run 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and 7 a.m. 7 p.m. At every time, anybody can call.
That's true.
And the secretary or whatever receptionist has to liaise with the engineers. Of course, if you call RAC now, sometimes they give you a window of up to 3 hours. Okay. RAC even gave me 4 hours before on the motorway. So it's not something like we have to come now.
Oh.
We're also going to give windows. Okay, give us up to the next 4 hours. We can be there earlier.
We can be there.
RAC always give me 3 hours, but sometimes within 30 minutes, I'll be in my car, they will arrive. So we're going to give, they don't know why they do that. Wow. They do that to cover their bags. They know they can get to you early, but they also know that because they are also driving, they can be stuck in traffic. So you're not going to charge them for lateness or keeping you waiting. So they are smart. RAC always gives me hours, but honestly, they are always there within. They say that. We're going to do the same. We tell you, give us 4 hours. We say that in case we are late, you don't, start going, mad on us. So the breakdown cover for properties is coming up. I urge people to sign up.
Okay.
Yes. You go online, you see all the classes of cover. Choose what fits you. Choose what you can afford. It's all going to be by direct debit. Similar to insurance. Once your payment stops, your cover ends there. It's similar to car insurance. If you don't pay for this month, they will call you, they can't get hold of you. They will cancel it. It's going to be the same. So I urge people to sign up. Landlords, people with their own properties, sign up. Because emergencies, you are a landlord. You are abroad. Your tenants,
there's an issue.
There's an issue.
To come for our call friends.
Yes. But once you sign up, even the tenants, we're going to give cards to the homes. Your tenants can call us quickly. We will arrange a cover. If it's carpentry, the door is shut behind you. I've seen situations, door shut behind you. You left food on the stove, and you came to throw out the rubbish.
You're locked outside.
You lock outside. Call us quickly. We can get a locksmith quickly down to you. You won't pay nothing because you're already covered. Do you know a locksmith can charge you £300 at a go?
£300?
I'm telling you, Vicky, a locksmith can charge you 300 good pounds at a go. Wow. But if you are covered with us, we take up the cost. We will send out the locksmith out, open up the door if the lock needs to be changed. That is why I said there are going to be classes of cover. Okay. Sometimes you might have to buy your own lock and he will do it. Sometimes we will supply and fit. It all depends on the level of cover you choose. But it's one of the greatest agendas. I hope some people listening will not go ahead of us, because sometimes it does happen. Because people don't have idea over that. Now that I'm saying it on air, by the time you realize those businesses have already crop up, but that's fine. It's all you can't be the only one. There are over 1,000 insurance companies in the UK, but everybody is getting his fair share of the cake. So if people can take inspiration from what I'm saying today, if you want to do it, come on. Either you come, we team up, we do it, or feel free to take the lead. Yeah, we are coming behind. Yeah, we are coming behind. Amazing. So that is one of the major agendas we are looking at for 2020. Okay. Yes. All right. Now. Yeah, any questions?
As a group of company, one thing that I'm inspired about as well is your bid to give back to society.
Yes.
Which is apprenticeship scheme to get people off the street, gangs and all those.
Exactly. If you look at all the stabbings, gang-related issues, truancies, is mostly from people from the ethnic backgrounds.
Exactly.
Whites don't stab whites. No, they don't do that.
No.
Unless black man stab a white man, but they don't do that. No. So, our kids of today, right? Education is good. Education is very good. If you can push it all the way to your PhD, your master's, why not? But education is not everything. Education is not everything.
Education is not everything.
Yes. I have a plumber friend, right? And I have a banker friend in Barclays.
Okay.
That plumber can take care of the banker for life.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that.
That plumber can take care of the banker for life.
And more.
Yes.
It's true.
He makes so much money, my banker friend can't even sniff it. No. See? But the banker friend has finished university, whatever. But he just finished college and diverted into the plumbing trade. He attended the plumbing apprenticeship college. He now drives his own van. and the guy makes so much money. It's amazing. So, what we now also thought about is, what can we do to give back to the society? So we realized that our boys, not only boys, they can be girls as well. I think they need our support.
Guidance.
Yeah. What can we do to get them off the street? What can we do to get them to give up all these knives and gang-related, issues going on? So we now decided that, no, why don't we set up an apprenticeship scheme? We're going to do it like an academy.
Okay.
Both, on-site and, classroom knowledges. On the academy, we're going to teach them so much about what they can do to better their own lives. Plumbing, electricians, building, brickwork, everything. We are putting together proposals to present to the government. And I believe they will back us, because at the moment, it's a big trauma for the Home Secretary. They are losing grips. They don't know what to do anymore. They are confused. So we try, and we're going to make sure that the apprenticeship comes with incentives to make it attractive.
Okay.
But if the government will back us financially and, financially, emotionally, everything. Because while they are learning the trade, they should be getting something small to, keep them going.
It's true.
Yes. So our
allowances, something
yes,
like an allowance.
Yes. Okay. So any parent from Africa, once you realize that your kid has started showing signs of going wayward, or showing less interest in education,
okay,
talk to him about us, or get us involved.
Okay.
We will be ready to sit down and talk to the person one-on-one. We'll be willing to get a person to buy into our ideology of coming to work with us. We'll go to site with them, because classroom only doesn't work.
It's true.
Yes, if you want to be a plumber, we'll teach you all the technical know-hows in the classroom, but we also take them out with the senior plumbers to be working. Yeah, I have one boy now. He doesn't want to go to school anymore. His parents didn't contact me. No, they didn't. Yes, I did. I did. And now he's working with us, learning the plumbing trade. He wants to be a plumber. Yeah. But because we don't have an academy now, he's only learning it on-site.
On-site, okay.
Yeah, he's only learning it on-site. So now we want to broaden it. Yeah, we want to broaden it. We're going to get a big unit. Yeah, we're going to create it as a proper academy.
Okay.
Yeah, proper academy. We're going to get, people with more skills to come in, to teach. Then we take them to site.
Oh,
they work with us, hands-on, for them to get the knowledge. So that's a very big thing. These two things, breakdown cover for properties, and this apprenticeship scheme, are two things
really
that we are trying to do something to give it back to the society. Yes.
Amazing.
Vicky.
I can see that in this industry that you are in, it's highly a male-dominated industry.
Yes.
What can women do in that kind of...
Okay, you are right. Women can do anything a man can do. Just that women themselves feel like it's not their thing.
Yes.
Seriously. Yeah, women can do it. Right? Although physically, they might not be strong
enough
like us. Imagine a brickwork is going on, a woman to be passing the bricks for you. You want to kill her.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? But if a woman wants to do it, trust me, she can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, she can. Why not? I've seen. I was watching a video on YouTube and I saw, there was this lady mechanic busy stripping engines, putting them back together. So just that the woman thinks that this industry is not theirs. The only thing the woman can help in a silk group is the cleaning aspect of it, which we are busy chasing so many contracts. If we are successful, I will inform HeritageTV
then we will
to let people know. Anybody who is looking for employment, they can contact us. Yeah.
So let me take this opportunity, speak to our viewers. Anybody who wants to get in touch with you,
yes,
as to logistics, the building services, cleaning services,
yes.
Please give them your details, probably the address and phone number. And I think everybody will get in touch with you and take it from there.
That's true. All right. As Vicky said, anyone who is interested in any of the services I outlined this morning, please feel free to contact us anytime. 24 hours. We will be on hand to help you. As you can see on the screen, that's our contact details. Both numbers. I don't need to mention them out. You can see them. You can write them down, save them on your phones, and you never know when you will need us. Our email is info@asilgroup.co.uk. info@asilgroup.co.uk. And our website is asilgroup.co.uk. You can find us there. At the moment, we are rebuilding the whole website again to incorporate most of the things I told you about. So the website is down at the moment. It's going through serious restructuring. If you don't see us, don't be scared. We're not going anywhere. We are still around. Just call us. And like I said, we are fully insured in all our activities, being the logistics, being the cleaning, and the building work. We are fully insured, so you are fully guaranteed of in the event of any accidents or claim or whatever, you are more than covered to solve any issues that crops up. Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are still in the studio, we will encourage you to give us a call on 020-800 46-100, 020-800 46-100. Get in touch with us if you have any queries, concerns, or if you have any encouraging words for Mr. Sulemana. What I can say at this very point of time is I'm very inspired by this young gentleman, even though he's older, just that he looks very handsome. I will endeavor all of us, I mean the people in the Afro-Caribbean community, please let's encourage each other, let's promote each other, let's patronize each other's business. Together we can all, get to the top. Other nationalities are doing it, the Asians, not to mention a lot. They are all doing it. They are coming together. They are patronizing their own
businesses. Businesses. That's why they are growing.
And that's why they are growing. Yeah. You can find them everywhere. Every organization, be it selling in a shop, off-license shop. When you go to the hospitals, they are also there. So please, let's all come together and then, patronize each other's businesses, and definitely, everybody will be inspired by what we are doing. So get in touch with Mr. Sulemana with all the services that he provides, and he will definitely look after you. That's all I can say. Mr. Sulemana,
Vicky,
our time is almost up, so what can you say, your final words, and also your thank yous to anybody you appreciate throughout your journey?
Yes.
Before we end the show.
Well, I would like to thank all our viewers who took the time out this morning to listen to us.
Yeah.
it's been a tough journey. If I want to mention names, I'm not going to finish.
Yeah.
So I will thank each and everyone who has been working with us. Yeah, each and everyone who has been working with us, and my immediate family who have been very supportive. It gives me all the encouragement and support that I need. And I would also like to thank HeritageTV for giving me the opportunity to air my views to, the general public. It's going to be something that we're going to be, doing it from time to time to, give more encouragement to people. So as Vicky said, let's patronize our own services because the Asians do the same. That's why they are always ahead of us. Our people think we can't do it, so they get the other nationalities to do it. We can do it. We can do it and do it properly. Yeah, just give her the chance, and trust me, we won't let you down. That's all I have to say this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Sulemana.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I also wish to thank everyone who joined us and stayed with us throughout the show. It's been very inspiring, encouraging. I'm so proud to be a Ghanaian today. Honestly, I've always been proud, but I'm now prouder a Ghanaian today because of what this great man has been doing, in this country. It is not easy, but he was able to break the ice and get to where he is. So I think this would be an encouragement to anybody who is trying to set up a business, whether it's similar or any other area. This is an encouragement to you that you can make it. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll take this opportunity to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. I'll see you again next week. Take good care of yourself and God bless. Love you all.
Daycare is an Ofsted registered childcare provider in Erith, Slade Green and London area with several years of experience in childcare services. We are open 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. We offer free 15 to 30 hours government funding for 2, 3 and 4-year-olds. All our staff are highly qualified, first aid trained with child protection awareness. We offer pick-up from home and drop-off back home, and we are flexible to meet parents' needs. Just a quick call on 013 226 352 68 or 078 077 29720 or email info@happygemschildcare.co.uk or visit our website www.happygemschildcare.co.uk.
èyí ni àwọn tí a kọ̀wé rẹ̀ àwa sì jẹ́rìí rẹ̀ a sì mọ̀ pé òtítọ́ ni ẹ̀rí rẹ̀.
This is an opportunity for you to visit Israel, Jordan, Mount Nebo in Jordan, on the ground where God spoke to Moses, showing him the promised land. May God lead us all there, and the holy land of Jerusalem, with Holy Trinity Family Chapel, UK.
àǹfààní ńlá rèé fún gbogbo ènìyàn láti bá àwọn ènìyàn Ọlọ́run rìnrìn àjò sí ilẹ̀ mímọ́ Jerusalem láti jẹ́rìí àti láti gbàdúrà ní àwọn ibi tá a ti kà nínú Bíbélì nípa Jésù Kristi àti àwọn wòlíì ìgbàanì. ìrìn àjò mímọ́ fún odidi ọjọ́ 10 gbáko ipò Jerusalem, Bethlehem àti Jọ́dánì.
10 days visitation, Elfi ojú ara yín rí àfonífojì Ela níbi tí David ti borí Goliath, orí òkè Cameli, òkun Galilee, Cana níbi tí Jésù ti sọ omi di wine, odò Jordan níbi tí Jòhánù ti ṣe ìrìbọmi fún Jésù, ilé Joseph àti Maria ní Nazareth, Jericho, òkun pupa Dead Sea àti ọgbà Gethsemane níbi tí Jésù ti gbàdúrà.
ibojì Lásárù, ibojì ọba Dáfídì ní Jerusalem. ilé tí Jésù pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn rẹ̀ ti jẹ oúnjẹ alẹ́ Olúwa, yàrá òkè ti Pentecosti àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Holy Trinity Family Chapel UK, Albert Basin, South Docklands, London, E162QY, via Royal Albert Road, Lydian Reach Roundabout, Oṣù Kẹjọ ọdún 2020. Lágbèrè ìrìn àjò ilẹ̀ mímọ́ Jerusalem, the 8th month, August 2020. Bí ẹ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ sí, ẹ pè Captain Mother Hassan, sorry, 078-72-137-953. You can also call Pastor Kumoyi on 079-846-34898 or email us v.hassan@hotmail.uk.
Jerusalem, ìlú mímọ́ ni, àwùjọ débẹ̀ ni.
Heritage TV, Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.
Jerusalem, Jerusalem, land of glory, Jerusalem, holy land, and a visit to Jerusalem.
These are the things that have been written, and we are bearing witness to them as being true. This is an opportunity for you to visit Israel, Mount Nebo in Jordan, the ground where God spoke to Moses, showing him the promised land and the holy land of Jerusalem. 10 days visit to see for yourself the places which you have read in the Bible, like Elah Valley, where David defeated Goliath, Mount Nebo, Sea of Galilee, Canaan, where Jesus turned water to wine, River Jordan, where John the Baptist baptized Jesus Christ, Joseph and Maria House in Nazareth, Jericho, the Dead Sea, the Garden of Gethsemane, where Jesus prayed, Lazarus' tomb, King David tomb in Jerusalem, the house where Jesus and his disciples had their Last Supper, the Pentecost upper room, and so on. Our office is at Albert Basins, South Dockland, London, E16 7QY. For more info, please visit www.holytrinitypilgrimage.co.uk or please call Captain Mother Hassan on 078 721 37953 or Pastor Elijah Kamui on 079 846 34898 or email us info@holytrinitypilgrimage.co.uk. A pilgrim is not a tourist. The tourist sees sights and returns home the same person, but the pilgrim gains insights and returns home changed and spiritually fulfilled.
Jerusalem, Jerusalem.